Hello, my name is Clint Halstead and I'm the electronics coordinator at Mitchell Community College, and I wanted to quickly go over the course called Introduction to Microprocessors, ELN232, and go over really quickly some of the software that's used to teach the class. For this lecture is for instructors and adjuncts. So the first software tool used for the course will be Moodle. And this is the master template for Moodle. And what we have is basically we have videos, we have YouTube videos, and we have an outline of everything as it goes through the book, Designing Embedded Systems with PIC Microprocessors with Tim Wilmshurst. The first week goes over Chapter 1, Sections 1.3 through 1.4.6. The next week we have Chapter 2 that we're working in. The next week we have Chapter 3. Then we go into Chapter 4. We have the ping pong game. We have activity building the ping pong game, advanced ping pong game, that means changing it. Then we go into Topic 8, which is a lecture of prototyping with EagleCAD. It's very important to tie in designing and prototyping with this course, because one of the main things you want to do with microprocessors is to design an embedded system. So that's something that needs to be reinforced in the program, is prototyping. That's one of the things that distinguishes this course from a computer engineering technology or a computer science course, is we actually want to build hardware. So that's the differentiating factor that we have in the electronics department. Then we have, in Topic 9, we have Chapter 5, we have conditional branching, more on Chapter 5, MPLAB X tutorial. Then we have, in the second week of that topic, we have more video tutorials on MPLAB X, the simulator, the stopwatch, breakpoints. Then we go into the week 3 of that topic, look up tables, and include macros, flashing, some example flashing LED code. And then in the week 4 of that topic, we have indirect addressing, Chapter 5, some more programming, simulator. And then we go into Chapter 10, beyond the basics. We go into peripherals and things like that. We go into some project proposals the students are going to do. Then in Topic 11, we start getting into C and the PIC 18 processor, which is geared more towards C. And we try to spend as much time on C as we can while trying to finish a project in the course, creating, prototyping, and reinforcing that this whole idea of we actually want to make something real that works. We don't want to just teach the theory and do programming. We really want to have something tangible at the end of the semester. And that is the Moodle portion. Now, of course, on these videos point to YouTube, and of course you can go directly to my site, Clint Halstead, and go directly to, typically what you do is you'll click on the playlists, and I have all different types of playlists, but I have, one of them is PIC 16 microprocessors. I have 40 videos. If you go into that playlist, then you can see all of my videos in order. It basically goes through the entire course. The next tool is you can Google MPLAB X. If you Google that, then you will get this first link. You can go to this site and you can download MPLAB X for free. MPLAB X looks like this, and this is where you program the chip and you debug it and you download it and all that good stuff. Here is one of the first projects. All the projects that I did last semester are here along the left, and you can pull them up. You can see that it's color coded. You can bit set. So this is one of the very first pieces of code that comes with the book, I think. Most of these come with a book, and you just edit them, and it's integrated curriculum. And then you can download this by clicking the download button, or you can build the project. After that, you can single step into it, stop it, do all that cool stuff. And I do have tutorials throughout the course on the YouTube website on how to do all of that stuff. Okay, so the next tool we can use is EagleCAD. You Google EagleCAD, and the second thing that comes up is download the software. And you go here, and then you click, of course, the Windows or Linux or Mac, whatever you have, and you can download the EagleCAD. Now, with the EagleCAD, what you can do is you go to File, File, Open Project, and you have examples. One of the examples is single-sided, and with the single-sided, if you open that up, one thing that's kind of neat is you get a PIC project. And the chip is a 16F84. There's lots of different chips in here that you can pick. But this is a basic PIC microprocessor 16F84 that's connected to a header. Has a linear regulator. You can add some LEDs or whatever you want. This is what I used to do the ping pong project last semester. Once you get that built, you can change it. Then you have a board. You can go to the auto router and route it, and you have a complete board that can be manufactured. And the students know how to use the software, so they should be able to know how to use this. We had an entire semester course on how to use this software. So that is EagleCAD and how it relates to PIC microprocessors. The next piece of software is www.ni.com, and what you can do is just type Multisim at a Google prompt, and it should give you download NI Multisim. And then you can say download the software. You can put in your information here, and then you can download the software free for 30 days. Or this computer is on the computers in the lab in Workforce Development 211. And also, most of the students in my program already have this software that does not expire because they purchased it with their textbook for $40. If you want to go to Studica and a student wants to purchase this, they can purchase it for $39.95, and it will not expire after 30 days. Let's look at this software and see what you can do with it as it relates to PIC microprocessors. You can click the blue button, Open Sample Project, go to MCU, which is Microcontroller Unit, Sample Circuits, pick Samples, LCD Display, click Open. Now you have a complete project where you can actually change the wiring diagram for the PIC processor, and it has a switch on it. It's currently connected to a display. Okay, so we can run that, hit the green button. Now the code in the background is writing this to the display. If you change the schematic, then it'll change the display. You can toggle the switch to make it stop. This is going to the master clear button. So you have a complete debug and development environment right here. If you want to get to the code, you can double click the part and go to code and go to properties, and then you can double click on the assembly file and then you have this code here. I've actually used this code. I think I had there's a small change that I do have that in my files if you need that. But this is the code that will make that work. Okay, so that's Multisim, and we went over everything. So the Moodle site, of course the YouTube videos, MPLAB X is the main software used for the course. We have EagleCAD, and then we have Multisim. And that's it. I appreciate it, and thank you very much.